Kaz here, like so. Poof, if we're allowed to say it anymore, was another name for some dust as the magician turns up with his medium-sized coffee. Long story, Lauren knows about it. McDonald's was out of large coffees. I'm great, thanks, Lauren. I hope everything's going well for you. Some beautiful comments going back and forth from those moderators in the chat there. And this might be a subject a lot of people don't turn up to, but that's probably because a lot of the world's lost focus on how to live life in the moment. The road trip. What is more sanctifying than that? When you have the time, when you have the place, when you have the message that you're not on picket, you can stand down. Ravelli's in 9 days. It's amazing. How's the sound going, team? Going great at the moment, thank you. Peaceful pottering in my garden, that's what she said, and painting mostly. Lauren's got 101 different activities on at the moment. Carl P's been kicking goals there. We've got Stevie Bryce that is still, I think he's out of hospital today, but he's had a lot of bad news, very condensed. So enjoy the moment, live your life, and remember you never know when the fuse gets snuffed out. It can happen quickly. Mr. P, God bless his soul, rest in peace. Great things and bad things happen to good people and bad people daily. Yeah. Guardian, g'day, mate. Navy veteran. Here you go. It's okay. It's okay. You've been on the boat recently. I was down at Potts Point the other day. You've got to be careful. You sit on benches and you don't stand up or bend over in that location. I'll tell you now. I was very surprised to see King's Cross is a ghost town after 10 o'clock at night, even on a Friday. Huh. Sounds not too bad, mate. Oh, excellent. Guys and gals, give us a thumbs up or some sort of symbol there. Have you even ever heard of a place called the Sandon River, which is that in the background there? The Sandon River we'll be speaking about tonight, but the message is to live your life, to make your memories, whether that's green tin cups that kids drink cordial from, or whether it's a deck of Uno cards. This is an excuse to bring everyone to the table and away from the iPad. This is a pristine location. I know all about it. I've been going for 51 years. I don't know if you can see the pointer. There's an area, a house just there that used to be ours. This photo was taken before the new house was built there. And I fell off that cliff, but that house is no longer in our family, which is very sad. You get paid out once, and you can never get back there again because the price goes up beyond what your capabilities are to pay. Guys and girls, this is, for those that don't know, this is up near Yamba. It's up near Mini Waters, near Grafton, near Maclean, etc. This is all national park. No dogs allowed. Plover Island, the Sandon itself, Little Pebbly, Big Pebbly, Back Beach. This is the actual Sandon River campground. Those with more testosterone dive in, swim across, get to the other side and see the luxuries of Back Bay in here. This all of this area goes underwater completely at high tide, and it leads up to Yabby Patch there and an inlet that comes off this way that actually is where you go fishing in the estuary there. But I might be camping on here for a night in the next few days. I don't know if you can see my pointer. And why am I doing this, Lauren, Carl, etc.? Well, the whole thing is, my sister, I lost her, and she's got a twin sister who's still here. So this is going to be a week-long mission as an act of action instead of just buying a beautiful present. Okay, to go up, do the drive, 800 Ks all up around that. I'll be going all the way to Byron Bay before I turn around. And from there, what it is, the whole mission for the 7 days to 9 days is to get one photo that's fitting of going onto a wall to remind my sister of the happy time she had in her life that she shared in the locations with her sister Trina. Now Trina's gone, her son is still here, and it'd be a beautiful thing to do, a beautiful tribute, a beautiful action. Put a whole week, 10 days towards doing something for a family member It's not about the money. It's about the thought process, which means I'm going to have to jump into what looks like pristine water there. Watch my willy turn into free willy as it goes down to a scale of what it is, because that water is going to be cold. And I'll probably be sleeping here, and I might be sleeping up on the island here. And this is a great surf beach too. It goes for nearly 8 kilometres, leads down to Brooms Head. It is so beautiful, Lauren. And when you're there, can't see where you're pointing. Oh shit. Okay, but if I do that, you're not going to see it either. Sorry, team. Sorry. Yes, I've been going there my entire life. Fell off a cliff there when I was 3 years old before there was a such thing called rules. There's no fences there to stop idiots from falling. Thus, I fell. Mm. Four-wheel drives can drive up into the top of the screen there, and that's up Mini Waters Way. And there's videos on that um, uh, that you can that show you how to do that. But just remember, you can never take a dog there. That's a massive fine. Irish sounds lovely. It is lovely, mate. It is heaven on earth, to tell you the truth. The top of the screen there, where you can see where those little houses are, that little hamlet cluster of buildings. At night time, or just before the sun comes up or goes down, you go and watch the dolphins playing amongst the waves, which is fantastic. And the fishing is excellent, unless you're a casual, which is me. But off to the west of those, which is actually the east of those buildings, is Little Pebbly and Big Pebbly, which is made up of beaches where there's no sand. It's just pebbles, so you can lay there and feel like you're at a health spa. Absolutely amazing. Almost no Wi-Fi there either, unless you've got Starlink. So that's a good one for those that want to get off the grid. Thanks for the people affected down there, Daz. Oh yeah, the floods are getting pretty bad down where Daz is. Daz is on higher ground, thank God. But Mud Guts down there is his mate has been building a dike, if we can say that. I'm not referring to a woman who's confused that loves women and dresses like a man. I'm talking about a bank to try and stop the water, divert that. So to all the people that are doing it hard around the place, and yeah, a hat goes off to you, and it's unfair that sometimes, the way things work in shifts, that when you're having a good time, other people have a hard time, and vice versa. It is terrible. You don't have to change places with them because it'll be your turn soon enough. And we're seeing that with Steve Bryce. Yeah, can't wait to see what you produce with your toys. I'm glad you asked, Lauren. Let's have a look at a few toys you've never seen before. I spoke to Carl P about this one. This is not about transgender cooling himself off. However, the name is Trans Cool. Now, a bloke called Peter invented these. He's at every Eastern Coast caravan show, etc. I'm not trying to do a Buckaroony channel here tonight, team, but this is a evaporative cooler that can hold up to 1.5 litres up there, and there's a bladder you can attach to it. It plugs into the accessory area if you've got lithium, all that sort of stuff. And what it's perfect for is dogs, perfect for that moving air that women hate, that men love, to move our farts that are filled with curry back out the window. Be gone, you foul orange beast, and get a good night's sleep. Now, the air comes out the side as well, which is fantastic. So you can share some with the grommets as well. You can put it in a tent if you've got a lithium battery that allows that. But that's probably not the toy you want to talk about. I want to go there and get options. I want to go there and I want to be able to get some aerial shots. So that meant today I had to go and see Caleb, who gave me a great discount at Camera House. And I've gone with the cheapest one you can get, but it still has the word Pro. The good thing about this drone is, one, it's short. There's not much noise there. So you're not going to be pissing people off. But also the camera can point upwards. So we can get down under those mangrove trees, maybe see if a fish comes up and takes it out of the sky, and just get those angles you can't get, as well as some angles here, so we can hopefully get some better shots on Google for those that want to investigate going to the Sandon River. Righto, what else we got? None of you are going to have seen this one before. None of you. because I found it by accident and purchased it. G'day, Elijah. How you going, mate? I get claustrophobic. It was still there. Yeah, so do I. I hate it. Okay, who's heard of an AxisGO? Someone asked me, what is an AxisGO? If I see 3 more likes go up there, I'm going to show you. It's in my hand right now. Well, nearly showed you. Let's see those likes. There's one. The AxisGO team. Unboxing. Does that mean you're losing a fight? No one cares when we don't talk about army, do they? They don't know how to live in the moment. Okay. I need 2 more likes for this to go up. One more. Oh, it's so close. Please leave a thumbs up below the screen. Hit like, people. He wants to see it. There we go. Look at that. Bam. Oh. So this is designed with a pistol grip. Can't be military, ex-military, and not have a pistol grip with a Bluetooth signified by a blue button. This is to put a mobile phone in. This one is designed for the 13 and the 14 Pro Max. Slips in the back. You can completely use it, functionality through the back with this membrane here. It's got the port, okay, 6-inch port. I know what 6 inches in, and so does she. And basically, this is the above and below. And the whole point of this is it pushes the water away, which means you get a definitive line as you break the equator of the water with those that live above and those that live below with the gills. So this is designed, okay, to be able to use in the ocean, to be able to use under the ocean, to be able to use portrait or in landscape to catch those shots. It can work on video, it can work on portrait, it can be used in any raft of multimedia you choose. And if you weren't going underwater, which could kill the signal, I'm sure you could do a live stream out on the beach, getting video and allowing you guys to come on a safari. Now, why would I do that? What if you were Jodie Stevens or Maddie? What if you were Ed B or you were Ed B3 in Syria at the moment and you just wanted some escape, something beautiful, and you took the crowd to stream into the ocean and just gave them a little bit of an escape from where they were? What if you made a video and got your pop who was in a hospital bed and you were able to go and shoot live with your phone straight to him? Fantastic. Although I'm going there with my Sony A7R3 to try and get the groovy shots, the long exposures, etc., the phone, this is the new bat phone. iPhone 14 Pro Max, live, coming to you now. Whack, slap straight in, cameras are there. Bob's your uncle, even if your dad's name is Pete. So that'll be an exciting one. I reckon Bucko would love that too. It probably weighs about 1 kilo, about 1 litre of milk. Pretty good. And I'll be bringing back some photos from that. What else is there, Kaz? So we've got the phones. We've got the G7X. We've got the GoPros. So we can give you that that below when it's not about just using the AxisGO. So we've got a plethora of different angles. They're all about capability. I talk about the Army all the time about capability. And that is, if something doesn't add to capability, it takes it away or lowers the standards that shouldn't be there. So everything I've got, sometimes I don't want to spend the money, okay, but you have to actually spend the money on something that makes your life better, right, and gives you peace. So that's why I do that. What questions have you guys got? Where do you reckon? Tell me what you think, you lying bastards, the best beach is in Australia. Or the best sea town. Some say Foster, some say Port Macquarie, some say Coffs Harbour. I don't know any of the Western Australian beaches. Some say towns, the Esplanade on Townsville, etc. But you're not allowed to get in the water with the Crocs and all that sort of shit. Hey team, hope everyone's doing well. Kane and Peppers, good to have you here, mate. Tell me you wouldn't love to be in the water right now, mate. I'll be there in a couple more days. Probably shit in my back of my legs. My ulcerative colitis is really having a treat in me jocks at the moment. Cabillo 177. That's right. Yeah, cheers, mate. Cheers. That was for the likes before. This is the smallest crowd we've ever had in a live stream, but it's intimate. I like it. Best town in South Australia, Venus Bay. I've never heard of that. Is that far from Coffin Bay? I want to go there and check out the oysters. I want to go to Kangaroo Island and look at that sort of stuff as well. This area that's in behind me is the Sandon River. It's National Park, which means you're not seeing the trawlers there, which means you're not seeing the area getting fished out either, especially by me. And crap. Chris Dudfield, Jarvis Bay. I still haven't been there, Dave. I haven't been there. I need to go there. I keep heading north. Lauren is shining, Margaret River, anywhere around Albany too. Too many names to name. Cottesloe. I don't know if I can go to Cottesloe after the shark attack there. Some of the SAS guys were there that day, and one of the guys' wives was actually there when it happened. Best beach, Salt Creek. There you go. Where is it, Daz? Is that South Australia, land of the single mums? Best sea town in Albany, Western Australia. Is Albany. Okay, I haven't been there. Haven't been there. Coffin Bay is on the way, Kaz. Venus Bay is on the way to Ceduna. Ceduna's got a real wombat problem, hasn't it? There's a beach in West Australia that is crystal clear, but for me, have to be near Gosford in New South Wales. Gosford's nice, yeah. Dee Why is a beautiful beach. Brady, I love Foster. It's one of my very favourite places, that bridge, but it does feel more and more sharky every time I go there. And the other thing is I cannot stand the name. Foster doesn't have an R in it, and Forster sounds goddamn stupid. But it is one of my favourites. Terrigal. It's got some beautiful restaurants, great coffee. Not far from here. I'll be going past it tomorrow, actually. Wollongong. Magnificent, Brad. You're right. As a matter of fact, the last blow job I got was at Kiama, and it was by nature, not by a lass of the night. Daz, yeah, Salt Creek is in South Australia, close to Victoria. Lauren, I've got many beaches to check out. You have, but Tasmania sounds like the water is going to be shin-breaking cold, all year round. Have you been to Redhead Beach? I have. That's where my daughter got a fear of water. She got knocked over by a wave there after I told my ex, of my fear of water when I was young at the Sandon here when I got hit by a wave. And my mum dropped me like it was hot. Yeah. I've got so many cameras to prepare for tonight, so many clothes to prepare. Somewhere between here and the Sandon, I've got to buy a blow-up. I'll finish the sentence. Paddleboard, and I'll do that. And there is a chance, because I like giving, there is a chance I might donate that stand-up paddleboard to the national park, to the camping ground there, not because it's a pain in the ass and you can never fit it back in the bag once you've done it, but I think it'd be nice each time I go there to buy them another one as a way of allowing people to turn up with families to actually enjoy that river themselves. What do you reckon? Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Should I buy it, then donate it to the actual little park there so it can be used as a utility? Wind straight off the Antarctic, Conan. Oh, that just sounds bone chilling sore. What else is happening, team? Are we seeing what's going on with the chief of the Defence Force talking about taking the medals off some of the officers in middle management and senior, but not his own? I think that's a pretty un-Australian thing to do. We're seeing that China is we're seeing that the Red Corn Ship is doubling down on their hatred of their own government, calling for it to be pulled down. We still haven't worked out who the bad actor is in the Idaho, the 4 students that were slain in the share house the other day. Waiting to see the answer what's going on there. We're in December, Christmas coming up. Time for not just giving, but also remembering and forgiving. Not giving, forgiving. There's going to be a lot of people by themselves around Christmas, and it hurts my heart to see it. Cane and Peppers, throwing 3 out there. Doesn't it feel weird not seeing Mr. P come in anymore? God bless you, old bugger. Yeah, they reckon since Tiananmen Square, this is the first time people have actually really started to throw back, and they actually rescued one of their own people that had been brutalised by the police the other day, and the crowd surged and took him back and got him free again. So well done. Mm. Alyssa Milano has decided she's not going to leave Twitter now. She's decided to stay because if she goes, she thinks everyone's going to go, and she doesn't want that to happen. They need to mount a resistance against freedom of speech, which is a weird thing to be fighting against. What's happening in Brazil? The mainstream way. I haven't seen it. There, Daz? I haven't. You're still with us, watching us and timing you, mate. Cane and Pepper, I reckon you're right there, buddy. How long has it been? And too long is an answer since you've gone out and actually had a selfish road trip with no definitive date to come back where you've had time to really go and decompress. Some people, it would be in the years. You need to make that time. You need to make the time. You're not going to get it back. Josh Fawns, g'day, mate. You looked excited when you found it. It wasn't going to be military stuff. It was something else. Josh Fawns, this is a place called Sandon River, and the water actually is that clear. It's phenomenal. Sad thing is, sounds start echo. No. So it goes to show it's not my shit. It's not something I'm doing wrong. That's no good, Kanan. How long been on for? Yep. Hey, you're right. You're right. I reckon that might be what it is. As I mentioned, Brazil. Brazilian. Carl. Good to see you there, mate, with the leaking sunroof. Yeah. Carl cut into his own roof of his brand new VW van that he's got as well. And he left for a little while and came back, and it was leaking. Glad to see you stream always, Kaz, but we can still understand you. Yeah, cheers for that, Lauren. I just feel sorry for those who might come in for the first time and think, why to subscribe to a guy that can't even get his sound down pat. And when everyone gives you technical advice and doesn't understand that we're in a channel that has been shadow banned. We saw the video that we did the last one. We went flying up 1,200 views, and just straight away, bang, not another view. It just stopped, dead in its tracks. The amount of people that have been telling me that they've lost their subscription on my channel, had to resubscribe, tick the bell, no notification. This is what happens, and this is why I hate the left so much. Where are you off to, Kaz? Ready. We're going to the Sandon River, mate. That's it in the background. Sandon River, up near Yamba, many waters. Absolutely majestic place. Been going there my entire life. I fell off the cliff there when I was 3 years old. You never know what you're going to run into there. But the smell of that sounds grotty, but the smell of that decaying seaweed with salt water, with estuarine nature is so good. There's even there's even a yabby patch where you catch all your own local bait, so you don't need to buy anything. In the morning you can hear the rocks of oars where people still row across the river. It is this is how amazing it is. This place, Freddie, is still one of those trustworthy places where you go and grab your boat, you row across, pull it up past the high tide mark, and just leave it. and no one touches it. No one takes it. Safe as houses. Absolutely amazing. You can hear the waves breaking through the heads at night while you're sleeping, after having a gut full of sayos and French onion dip and a game of Uno. Most people don't have a TV there. They get old-fashioned reading. Kids drawing in scrapbooks and then coming back 15, 20 years later and looking at when they were 4, the same pictures and the same books that you never throw away. So good. There used to be in Back Bay, there used to be a whalebone that was there set up on a log. It was everything about the place is a fond memory. Yep. So good except for the mosquitoes. Holy shit, those girls bite. When we did that show, we would go to the Amber and Brooms Head. That's where I'm staying around there, Brady. I'll be staying here on the side of the river, at the Sandon River, but Brooms Head is like 11 k's up the dirt road. This is at the end. You go to Brooms Head, you've got to go to Sandon. Rose GP is serious about giving him a lash. What are we talking about? That is, the water looks so great. Dean Tonkin, there you go, mate, guys. Just marched out today. Cheers for the content, help the ton for Kapuka. Great to hear there, Dean, because no one is more in the know than you. You've marched out today from Kapuka. Dean Tonkin, what platoon are you in, mate? I love your name. I share that name. Hey, Tonks, what's your platoon name? Number 36? Number 17? Guess it. What's his platoon, guys and gals? Before he puts it in himself. Hallway Bueller. Life really starts for those that are marching out today with Dean Tonkin, which means their families would have seen them, cried today, paid too much for photos, and now he's got the weekend with his family before he goes to his ITs. I was in 3 platoon, then had an injury, so back squatted into 13 platoon. So which one is going to give you the greater dramas in life, the OCD of hallway 3 or hallway 13? Which one is it? What corps are you going to, Dino? I've been trying to work out how to start a fire with a fire starter right. I don't even know what that is, KP. Can we get some thumbs up there for Dean Tonkin, please, guys and gals? The newest member, the newest all-corps member, until he gets his IT course, which starts, sort of starts on Monday. Yeah, Kaz sounds like you're calling a horse race at the track. Yeah. I'm sorry about it, mate. We started talking about some topics you're not meant to talk about, and all of a sudden, it took over the mic. Raimi is a fitter. My dad was Raimi. That's fantastic. Absolutely awesome. I can't believe there's only 13 people here. I thought these would have liked to change. 3 thumbs up from the first sergeant, Carl P. We've got Leo and Daz all thanking Dino there. Well done. Proud of you, young Australian son. Following the footsteps of the Anzacs, and Raimi's got no room for politics. Spin the spanners, get the engines working, and get the boys out there as quickly as possible. Well done. There's always another one waiting. We're going to get going in a couple of minutes, team. We just want to come up and not be rude to you. Show you where I'm going to be for the next 9 days. For those who missed it, the whole point is to be able to go there, to be able to give my sister a priceless gift, which is going to be a photo I take of where she grew up her entire life on holidays while our sister was still alive, so that she can actually really focus on a beautiful, large picture on the wall of an area she knows so well. So I look forward to doing that for her. And if you put some thought in the presents, it definitely goes a long way. It definitely does. I even asked my daughter, do I have permission to go away for 9 days? Because I think you should ask your kids that. Because a lot of people step into the breach and help. It takes try to bring up a kid. And I really look forward to coming back 9 days from now and having a photo that is decidedly the one I choose to get mounted for her, and that's what she said. Yeah, KP, I'm really looking forward to it. KP says, Kaz, we have our uni Christmas, our unit Christmas party tomorrow. Mum and Dad are in town, so the boys and I are taking them. That's fantastic. Following the footsteps of your grandfather, mate. That's going to mean a lot to them. They climb around the armoured vehicles, yep. It's not the same if you're not locked in with the driver, the section commander, and the crew commander all smoking at the same time mixed with the diesel smoke. As your lip quivers wondering if you're going to vomit 45-degree heat. And all you've got to hang on to is your body armour. Because you're going to do a stream on the road? Yeah, I am, mate. I will do streams on the road. I've got a laptop in my car. I'll see what I can do and get together. It's just that, you know, I don't really like doing videos where you can't do any editing whatsoever. I don't like videos that are not edited. But I'll do that for you. And I think it's important that people are distracted from sometimes the bad in their lives by something that brings in a bit of beauty. And if the water looks as lovely as what this is here, I'm going to be the happiest guy in Australia, despite the fact that I'm probably wearing a man nappy at the same time. Yeah, Lauren, it's good to see Kaz on the road. I think he really enjoys it. I love it, mate. Yep. I swear, it's the two things, mate. Think was Aboriginal with me last night. Life. I love going walking about. I love meeting people I've never met. I also like looking down at my legs underwater because they look twice the size as that as a pigeon that they do with a terra firma. With love a van stream. You know what would be good? Would be to hook the phone up so it's pointing back out on the dash. And you just drive along and you just talking as you go. I'll just live stream for 2 hours and find out that I was only streaming, you know, for 7 minutes before it actually died out because I've just destroyed bone from the sun blaring down on the face of the phone. Lauren, it has changed my life. Yeah. It's changed my life having this van. It is so good. I never use the front door because the front door reminds, makes me feel like you're in a car. I always use the side door to remind me that I've got something different. I jump in, I crack Coke, like so. And from there, I just slide that door open and you see everyone go like, oh, Dad, check that out. I love it. Miss you just drive no destination, stay, do whatever you feel like, KP, that's the thing. Cane and peppers. Does anyone else eats in preparation for a week, continuous hard work on the body? Nah. Or am I just weird? I forget to eat a lot of the time. That's why I'm starting to look like a blue swimmer crab. The van is great spirit it is, Leo. It is. And with this new trans-cool that'll fit perfectly on the ledge, just in front of the top bed in my van. That could be aiming based straight at me 40 centimetres away. So I look like I'm snooping in the back of a biplane with the wind just going through your hair. Have a gypsy heart, I do. I feel like I should be listening to Fleetwood Mac the whole time I'm gone. The Fleetwood Mac lost one of their singers, didn't it? One of the things I like to do here, for those who remember the old channel, Perfect Gift, this is the place where I tend to go and swim down to the middle of the point, which is that thin choke point there that Carl would know about, a canalisation area. And basically what happens is you swim to the bottom there, about 4 metres, grab a rock, and then you come back there and you're good to go. What's the AC unit worth? $300, Daz? 300. It comes in black and it comes in white. There's the gauge there. Very well made by Dwayne Peter. Beautiful. Trans-cool. Transylvania. I'll let you know how it goes on the road, mate. And if it's really good, maybe the channel will give one away to a special person. a special patriotic member that comes from down south, land single mums and red dirt. I'm like Campbell, got plenty of fuel, so never need to bulk eat. That's the same for me, KP. Josh Fawns, the echo is hectic, but put up with it, but couldn't put up with anyone else. Thank you, mate. Too many sugars in that coffee case, mate. I can feel the surge through me now. There's no sleep this guy. I sleep paranoid tonight. What have I got to put in the van? This guy, the one, I've got one regret. One regret. And that is Achilles is not coming with me. Yeah. I wouldn't be able to get the job done if I took my daughter. I couldn't. Now she'd drive me insane. Dad, I want to play I want to do this. Can we play dolls? You couldn't get a large coffee cup, the whole thing. Yep. It was tough. It was a tough gig. Asked for that. They said McDonald's has run out of cups. I should take them back. The big cup. Speedway, Josh. We're going to get going anyway, team. We're going to go and make sure everything has been done. So this is the way it's going to look. Tomorrow, 9:30, I go over and have breakfast with my little girl. Because she doesn't watch this, but you never know when something could happen on the road, and you want to have a chance to say goodbye. Make a happy ending. Not like that, you filthy bastards. Now from there, I'm going to head up to Stockton Beach, where Mum and Dad live. I'm going to cook them a beautiful feed tomorrow night. Wake up, whatever time, hit the road. I don't mean punch. No, you don't mean destroying the road. And then I'm going to head up as far as Port Macquarie. Go and see, he doesn't know yet, Paul Davey, second best shot of the Army, once the champion shot of the Army. Who's up Port Macquarie. And then I'm going to go and maybe have a Reuben. The next day, I'll stay beside the breakwater, the Caribbean Park there tomorrow night. Then I'll go to Coffs Harbour, have a Reuben in the morning with one of my police mates. And then after that, I'll be freewheeling all the way to Sandon River and setting up for 3 to 4 days. Sunrise, reconnaissance, photography, midday rest with Transcool, then go to sundown to get a different angle. And then I'll do that over and over again. I'm going to do a safari of the place on the paddleboard. So we get some great B-roll. Something not just about Army, but what you do when you're not in the uniform. And yeah, pretty exciting stuff. Safe trip, mate. Keep it shinny side up, sunny side up. Yeah, I will, mate. And thanks for being here and fight through the ladder tonight, team. Thank you very much. Let's keep it real. If anything happens on the road, now much respect to you, and you've got some awesome announcements to make to you guys. At the moment, I don't want to say it. So it's the arse end of the stream. We'll make a little video about it, so you can enjoy it. This is your first time watching the trenches with Kaz. Strange channel. We're here for you. Answer questions. Freedom of speech. Come on, have your own opinion. All good. We'll back you all the way until you prove otherwise. You come in with 100 points. Try to hang on to them. Be respectful to each other. And know now you've got somewhere you can go in the absence of having nowhere. See you later. Another YouTube channel, but your YouTube channel. Catch you later. Time to go and get these leaves cracking in that water. And I hope as green as what it is in this photos, or replace the Google with some newer photos that maybe look even a bit better. Nah. Don't need a tinny, mate. I love the stand-up paddleboard. To tell you the truth. And what if you get a picture of a turd in the water? Those didn't see it, or never heard of it. Bam. The AxisGO. Made mobile phone. Awesome colour science. Great waves. Great flat water. And great rock pool. Fantastic. Guys, gals, see you later. Take it easy. If you haven't been on a road trip, if you haven't been on a holiday, lie you've got cancer to your family, and then go and live it up. Don't do that. Take it easy. You're with me. Can't wait for photos. Maybe I'll let you guys decide on which one you like the most. That'd be an idea. And to Caleb help me out today at Camera House, thank you very much. See you later, guys. And remember, life owes us nothing. The other thing is that different is better than good. See ya. Gotta have a slogan. You've got to jump on again to think of a slogan. Someone ever asked you a slogan. See you later. Bye-bye. Next time you see me, I'll be wet. Oh yeah. Come on, Chip. Brazil. Cranny. See ya.